Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And you don't see my sister-in-law Sylvia here because she is feeling a little under the weather. So I am here today to tell you a life story about myself. And today's life story is going to be about my biggest regrets. And my biggest regret was in the second semester of high school. So I was in the second semester of high school. I was a ninth grader. And I decided to go back. I decided to I wanted to be like the popular girl or whatever. So I started, like, with my group of friends, I started ditching. And it started off little by little, and then it started being like an everyday thing, you know? So my parents or my sister would drop me off in the front of the school, and the gate in the back was always open. So I would decide to get out through the back. So it started off like that, and I did that basically throughout my whole 4 years of high school. So one day, the principal or my counselor called my mom saying, "Hey, Griselda's not going to her classes. Well, what's going on? Is she sick or what's going on?" So they basically told her that, and they said that they were going to send a social worker to figure out what was going on. And so that scared me. So I decided to stop for a while. I stopped, and through that time I was going to my classes. I was doing okay. Some teachers told me, like, "Hey, you understand what we're teaching? Why haven't I seen you? Why haven't you come to class?" So, and I didn't know what to say. But time passed, a few months passed, and I decided to do it again. And so I did it again, and basically I never got caught, never, And one day, my counselor calls me in. He's like, "Hey, Griselda, you don't have no credits. You have this amount of credits, and you won't be able to do anything. Like, you're not going to be able to graduate. You won't be able to walk stage. You won't be able to go to grand night, go to prom, anything." And going to prom and graduating, walking the stage was one of my biggest dreams in high school, and I didn't accomplish that. I let my family down. So that happened, and it was not going to be enough time for me to do all my credits within one semester, because I was going to be a senior, and I couldn't do it. So I decided to go to adult school, and I didn't really get that. I didn't really get what they were doing right there, because I had to do tests and study for a GED, and I had to do the high school classes. It was the same thing, but it was twice the work, and I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't really gonna do all of that, double the work, no. So I'm like, you know what, screw that, I'm not gonna do that. So what I decided to do is start working. My mom didn't really want me to work. She wanted me to go to school, but I was done with it. I was over school. So I started working at Starbucks, and I started working in front of USC, and they would have graduations every May. And I knew the students, because they would go there every day. So when I would see them, like, with their cap and gowns, I was happy for them, but I was sad for myself. Because it was an accomplishment that I never did, that I couldn't accomplish back when I was in high school. And that hurt. That was very devastating for me, to see that. But time passed by, and then I started thinking, like, you know what, one day I am going to do that. One day I am going to accomplish this. One day I'm going to graduate and make my family proud. So I started looking for schools. I started looking for, like, not one of those 4-year colleges, one of those colleges like UEI, American Career College. So I started looking into those. So I went to UEI. I took a tour, and I had to take some tests to see if I qualified to go inside that school. So I took some tests, and I did. But because I didn't have my high school diploma, I couldn't start my classes right away. I had to do some amount of tests in order for me to start my career. So I had to take 20 tests. I had to do 20 tests and pass them before I started my career. Within a month, I finished it. I finished those 20 tests, and I it took me, and then I began doing my career classes. And within 10 months, 11 months, I graduated. I walked the stage. I made my family proud. They cried and they hugged me. It was just an amazing feeling, like knowing that I did that, knowing that I finally said, yes, I did it, It was an amazing accomplishment for me. And I had people, that tell me, UEI, American Career College, they're not real colleges. Why are you going there? But you know what? Why are they not real colleges? I don't get it. Why? Because they're short. Like it's a shorter amount of month. Like, is it just because it's months? Because it's not 4 years. That's why it's not a real college. Like, no, I don't. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I accomplished it. And it was hard for me because I was going to school and working. So it was, I had to go to school and I was an opener. So I would go in from 4:30 a.m. to 11, change, go to school, come back from school, do homework, study for tests, go to sleep. And I would do that basically. It was an everyday thing. But I did it. It was hard, but nothing stopped me. I knew I really wanted to do this. I knew I really wanted to make my family proud, and I did it. I accomplished something that I really wanted to do. I wanted to feel popular, and I wanted to get attention, and that's why I did what I did when I was in high school, which was dumb. But now I accomplished something that I wanted to do, and I thought I was done, and I thought I was a failure. And no one should feel like that. No one, especially family or friends, shouldn't tell you to, give up. Or it's too late. It's never late. It's never too late to go back to school. It's never too late. I had in classes older people, and, they didn't give up. They continue, and they have kids. I don't have kids, but I did struggle a little because I was working and going to school, so it was hard for me. But I'm so happy for those people that have kids, work, and go to school. Kudos for them. I'm so happy. But my point is, you guys, if you guys are in a tough situation, you guys feel like, oh, it's over. It's not over. You guys can do it, definitely. It's never too late to go back to school. Never. And it might be hard, but it's not impossible. You guys, and go to school for something that you really want to. Don't go to school because you're forced to go to school. If your family is making you go to school for something that you don't want to, don't do it. Go for something that you really want to. For example, me, like, my two were cosmetology and medical assisting. But then I decided to just go for medical. And I'm really into that. I'm really interested in that. I like learning about all that stuff. And I did it. I really focused, and I'm doing. But it doesn't mean I'm stopping. I want to become a phlebotomist. And I will become that. But the point is, guys, never give up. It's never too late. Go back to school, go back to school and make your family proud. Make yourself proud more than anything, You guys can do it, definitely. So, yes, if this video helped you guys, good. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. So, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it, and, remember this: it's never too late. It's never too late to go back to school. So thank you guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye.